Traci Lynn Cowan live here with Hollywood Vibe Entertainment. We are in this beautiful temple, Wing Chun temple tonight with Sifu Clark Tang. Thank you so much. It's such an honor to be here tonight. Thank you.
An honor is to be mine. Thank you for coming all the way down from LA to here. I know you guys had to do a little bit traffic and all that, but anyway, finally you're here.
Yes, it's been too long. We're very excited, and it's such an honor. It's such a beautiful temple, and I know that tonight we're honoring your students, and they will be receiving their sashes this evening, so we're going to talk about the ceremony.
Definitely. Tonight we have 3 events per year, which is every 4 months. That's the way Wing Chun Temple set up that way. So if they progress, so every 4 months we do that. So, and we set the date so everybody take the same time. I mean, you know, a sash, it's more like a reaffirmation that what they have done and how they did it. And so it's sort of like give them a pat in the back, say, hey, you know, do a good job on it. And just before moving on to the next level, you know.
Amazing. I would like to know how Wing Chun started and what year, and I know that it was also created by a woman. So tell us a little bit about that, Clark.
Well, first of all, Wing Chun, Kung Fu, was invented by a woman. Isn't that amazing? Again, everybody, let me tell you something. A lot of people do not know that Wing Chun Kung Fu was invented by a woman and practiced by the best world Master Bruce Lee, no more than that. That's why it's the best. Now, Wing Chun started by a nun. She came out from Shaolin. She was among the Shaolin elder. And when the Shaolin was destroyed by the opposition political party, which is the Qing, and she was in the Ming, so they're both opposition. So she came out, and most of the monks back then, they were executed, murdered, and killed. So they scattered everywhere. And one of the 5 elder, Abbess, her name is Nga Mui. She came out from Shaolin, and she hid it. So in the process of hiding and running from the Qing army, she invented this art for self-defense mostly, because she's a woman and goes again a lot of mostly guys, you know, the army. And the art has to be economical, efficient, effective, and overall simplicity. Continue to be more simple and simple, to be more like almost like very little of effort. So let me explain to you about what efficiency is. Efficiency, it means you don't go power to power. Instead, you're doing redirecting the power. Because imagine a man and a woman, there's no way you can win a man strong. But Wing Chun, I did a test already. Even though you're small, as long as you stick with the system, you will defeat it. Using the system will defeat your opponent, especially in the sticky hand, Chi Sao. And effective, what is effective? Effective, that means if you do a punching to an opponent, one punch is not down at your attention, so that's not effective. So Wing Chun has to be effective. And what about economical? Economical, that means it has to be efficient, everything, you know, little, you know, as much you can. And simplicity. Simplicity, instead of, you see a lot of action movies, before one punch you do a flip and all that, that's only in a movie. But reality, if you can hit a person short distance, the right moment, the right time, do it. So simplicity, so yes.
I love that. And how long have you been practicing Wing Chun, Sifu?
Wing Chun, I have practiced this since 1993 with my first Sifu in Fountain Valley here, under Chan Hua Soon lineage. But before then, I started martial art when I was 6 years old.
Wow. Is that, and what were you practicing first off when you first came into martial arts?
I start off like kickboxing, kick and punch, and it's all about technique. It's all about, power, all about, cool stuff, like, the roundhouse kicks and all of that, the flipping and all that, And then I took Taekwondo, and then I got a black belt in American Kenpo. And then, but I always wanted to do Wing Chun, but I couldn't find any school at all until later on, till 1993. And then I met my first Sifu, and from there on, it was difficult to converting to a hard style to a soft style. But with time, and also with the motivation of Master Bruce Lee, I said, if Master Bruce Lee can do it, I can do it too. And then I still feel the internal power, and that's why my heart was set already for Wing Chun.
I love that. When did you create and build this beautiful temple here?
Well, first of all, it all started when the first Yip Man movie came out. It was 2008. And they know I study Wing Chun, but a lot of people, because of the movie, they came and wanted to, study with me. So we started a backyard. It's all about, friends and that. Started about 3 or 5 friends. We started a big backyard. And then from there on, it grew a little bit bigger. I said, okay. And then I went to a friend of mine. He has a karate dojo. So I went there three times a week, Tuesday and Thursday, 7:30 to 9 o'clock. And then Tuesday, Thursday, and then Sunday, and then from there on. However, there's a conflict there, because Wing Chun is a soft art, had a lot of tradition behind it. So karate, it wouldn't fit. So every time I bring a wooden dummy there, it's gonna be awkward. So what happened was a lot of other people, they see what I've done and see what my passion, so they joined together and opened this place. And my Sifu, Wong Long Ching, which is the direct student from Grandmaster Yip Man, which is the elder Si Heng to Bruce Lee, he came and opened the grand opening here in Wing Chun Temple. So
amazing. We have all sorts of things. I would love if we would have the honor to do a tour of the temple.
definitely, yes.
Okay, so let's start. I'd like to start on this side over here, and maybe we can talk a little bit about what's on the board and the mastermind behind it.
Yeah, let's see here. If may I start from here so you can see it all right. So when you come in here, you will see 9 dragon there. The 9 dragon, and the first, there's 1 dragon is the biggest one. Now, 9 dragons signify the code of conduct of Wing Chun. Wing Chun, we have 9 rule of conduct. And the biggest dragon is the first rule of conduct, which is discipline. If you pass a discipline, you can go through almost anything in life, right? Everybody knows that. So the first rule of conduct is the hardest one, being disciplined. So people come in and out, they need to bow. And as you know, the rule of conduct is on the head. It signifies, you always carry that with you, no matter where you're at. So this is a code. You live, abide, and die by this code. And it's not a lot of people misconcept that, Grandmaster Yip Man came from this rule of conduct. But actually, it is the ancestral of Grandmaster Yip Man, which is in the Wing Chun system, which is from the nun from Shaolin, Abes Nga Mui. Yes. So when you come in, you can see there's a 4. You can divide by 4. This is the physical part. This is the mental part, and the spiritual part. So when you come in here, this is where you work on your wooden dummy, all about skill set. Your physical. Here you see the weapon. Now on the other side, this is your mind, you study. So now Wing Chun is not just kick and punch. You have to study the theory, the scientific on there, and the meaning behind every movement. Because that's how you get power from there. Even the movement name itself, you feel the power already. So there, and this is the spiritual part. Wing Chun Temple dedicate that to, of course, Master Bruce Lee. That's the spirit. You see his, his picture there, and also that the board there. I get it from the Martial Art Museum, which is in the Bruce Lee story. That's the original one.
Wow.
So it's here.
Nice.
So anyway,
Beautiful.
yes.
Okay, and so we see this, and I mean, of course, this interests me. I know we've had a little bit of practice on this at Dragon
Right.
Fest this year, and so we're going to actually do a little practice run again, see if maybe, I remembered a few things,
Definitely.
and so I'm going to pass the microphone over. Okay, so,
Okay.
so what exactly is the it's a Wing Chun dummy.
Yes.
Okay, and so how does it work? And how do we practice the art on the Wing Chun dummy?
Now, Wing Chun Wooden Dummy is a very, basically, it's a tool.
Okay.
I always tell people like, okay, before you fix a car, get a toolbox, put in your toolbox, and then go fix a car, but you have to know your tools. So before they practice this Wing Chun system, you don't jump. You don't do this form and then go that form, go that form. It has to be going through accordingly to the system.
Okay.
Almost like math. You cannot do a division without do addition or multiplication before. So after you learn 3 empty form, which is a Silam Tao,
Okay.
Chomkyu, Byoji, and then you put it on here.
Okay.
So a wooden dummy is a very significant, as you can see here, it signifies yourself or a person standing.
Okay.
So in Cantonese, it's pronounced Mok Yan Zhang. Mok meaning wood, Yan meaning person, Zhang meaning standing. So a standing wooden person.
Okay.
As you can see here, 2 hand here, 2 hand. The middle one here, it signifies like if you get attacked in the middle section.
Okay.
And here's the legs.
Okay.
So the hand going to here it going to opposite. So this is somebody like punch you from the left, and this one is punching you from the right.
Okay.
So anyway, remember the slapping hand, Pak Sao?
I hope I do.
Yes. May I show you, and then you can do
Please,
that.
yes.
Sure. Okay. So when you come down, especially for a beginner, you always bow to your wooden dummy, and then you measure up, and then you get here. So I'm going to show here just a Pak Sao for you. Here. See, make sure the angle is right, and then here, and then move. So here, right? So this is when you punching. If you punch me here. See here, punch again. So instead of karate, if you punch me here, I go here. I don't have to lift her hand. All I need to do is just slap it. Punch again.
Okay.
Punch again. See here?
You're
Now I'm
just
going to punch you.
redirecting.
So I'm punching you. So I'm going to punch you left. Slapping.
way? So-
Slapping. So
This
if
way?
I put here,
Okay.
slapping there.
So here?
Here. Yeah, see? So it doesn't matter. See here? So if I punching, see, all you need to do is redirect because she and I, of course, she looks strong, but a guy usually overpower. But here, all you need to do is redirecting. So instead of, let's see here, if she punch me here, push me here, see, of course, eventually, power over power, but see, if you're punching me, see, I redirect. I don't need a lot of speed, power. Go ahead, punch me. See? Go ahead.
Wow.
See? Same thing now. Let me do the same thing for you.
Okay.
I'm going to punch you.
And I'm
You're
gonna-
redirecting, okay? Redirecting.
Okay. Redirect with a finger.
Yes, sure, definitely. So
So
now,
just-
so
so
wait,
here?
wait until I go, and then
Okay.
you're redirecting. So make sure you engage with my force.
Okay.
So now I'm pushing you, redirect, see? See, instead of
Wow.
using power. You don't
Okay.
need to. So Wing Chun is redirecting
Okay.
the forces.
Interesting. And just that little bit, it's
That's
amazing
it,
how
yeah.
that works. Wow, I like that. Especially when, obviously looking, stronger, but a
Right.
man will always overpower a woman, and,
Right,
we
right.
have to understand that too.
Right, right.
Okay, so I'm going to come in, I'm going to bow.
Yes.
And, okay, so.
Here we go.
And
Yes. Here we go. So imagine somebody punch you, you block it. That's it. Simple. Good. Good. That's it. Very nice.
I like it. I could do this all day long.
Here we go. Okay, another concept which is very important is intercepting the fist,
Okay.
which is, I think, Dan was taking Jeet Kune Do. Jeet Kune Do is intercepting the fist. So now, when people punching, you probably block and punch, right? So if you punch me, I will be block and punch.
Okay.
But there's another concept in Wing Chun is intercepting. Let me try that again. I'm going to show the intercepting fist. So when people are punching me here, instead for me to block and try to punch, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to punch, but I'm intercepting the fist. Punch, punch, punch. So this is the four corner. So let's see here. So if you punch me here, you go and punch me. See? I'm not blocking you. I redirect you and hit you at the same time. Punch me again.
With this hand?
Doesn't matter which hand. Okay, that hand. See here? Go ahead. See? I'm using this. This is an angle. See, if your force come in and I push you here. See, I turn a little bit. I have to turn, redirect, and hit her center line. See that? So now, I'm going to hit you. Now you're going to punch me here to my center line.
So I'm going this way?
Nope. Oh, here. So you can. So make sure you touch my hand and push it to the center. Yeah. Punch. Yeah. Yeah. So
more,
aim at me.
Yeah, okay.
But don't do this because your arm here, you want to, your elbow all the way down.
Okay.
Because the reason why, look at this. If your elbow here, let me push you. Try to resist me. Not as strong now.
Not as
Your elbow down. How's
Wow.
that? Different?
You guys know this, don't you?
They
yeah,
know that.
they're like, she did that wrong.
So that's the reason why, see, if I punch you, see here? Yes, same thing. So punch that way.
Okay, so here.
Look at that. You hit me all the time. See? I miss you. Now, one more. Now, karate punch, you use this, right? Okay, let me tap you here. So resist me here. I'm going to tap you. Just hold
Just
straight.
Okay.
How's that feel? Good? You move, right? Again. Make sure you resist. Now watch this. Wow.
Wow.
How's that feel?
Wow.
Which one is stronger?
This way.
Because that's how I Wing Chun, we punch this way. Because the reason why, look at this. With this here, this is down here, everything lined up. So this is called structural.
Ah, okay.
You know, here you're using only the shoulder. But we don't use shoulder here, we use structure. That's the difference.
Wow, what a huge difference. I can't even believe that.
But you see that, when you see it, you say, oh, that's a little bit different punch, right? But do you feel it? You feel
Oh,
it.
absolutely. A significant difference. I got some new moves for my classes tomorrow.
That's why, remember Bruce Lee was in Enter the Dragon? He said,
Yeah.
feel. So Bruce Lee actually, he really gave a lot of message.
Yes.
Most of it is Wing Chun because that's his foundation. Yes.
Amazing. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. So it's very exciting because we have these young guys. Could you want to come in here? Because I just
Come
want to.
on.
I would love to meet you. I would love to meet you.
This
Okay.
is Aiden. Introduce your name. Introduce yourself.
I'm Aiden, and I'm another Aiden. I'm another
I'm in
Aiden.
Aiden too. Well, Aiden 1-1.
I'm Jack.
Okay.
And then who are you?
And I'm Alec.
They're so cute. I bet you guys are strong and powerful, though. Tell me how long you've been practicing Wing Chun. I will start over here, okay? Have you been practicing for a little while, or just is this new for you?
About 2 months,
Couple months? Good for you. Do you like it?
Yes.
What is your favorite part about practicing Wing Chun?
Doing the breathing.
The breathing? Oh, and breathing is the most crucial part. So good for you. That's great. Congratulations. Oh, we're going to move over here.
I've been doing Wing Chun for about almost a year,
Okay.
and mostly my favorite part is when we do balancing kicks from back and forth, 5 and 5,
Okay.
because it balances out our arms and legs, so
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to show us one of those too. Thank you.
I'm Aiden. I like to do
How long have you been practicing Wing Chun first?
1 year and 1
He's the
month.
oldest student of all. Tell him
Okay.
that.
And I like doing the forms.
Okay. Okay. Fun. Good. Okay.
I'm Jack, and I've been doing Wing Chun for a year, and I like all Wing Chun, not just one part.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, good answer. I love it. And so you're going to be it's going to be receiving the sashes today. So all of you, so congratulations. And, this is amazing for you to be doing this and practicing the discipline and having an amazing Sifu like Clark Tang. Yes, amazing. So congratulations to you guys all today. This is fun. So at this point now, what we're going to be doing is the ceremony is going to begin, and we're going to sit back and watch the magic happen. So thank you. What's that? We talk a little bit about this,
Yes.
Clark?
Definitely.
We have a few more minutes before.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, this is most of the Wing Chun, traditional Wing Chun, which is will be granted a plaque. So this is Wing Chun Tong. This is the Hall of Wing Chun here, and this here it says follow the right path. So all Wing Chun, it doesn't matter who you taught by, but it has to be follow the path, and that path has been hundreds of years. And it shows here that Wing Chun is a supreme art. So an art that a serious art, and the art is not only practice, but it's honoring the art is more important. Yes.
Absolutely. I want to thank you again for allowing us the honor and privilege of being in your temple today and being part of something big and being part of all these young, amazing kids that are going to grow up to be Sifus, yes. So we're going to let the ceremony begin, and thank you again. I appreciate all your time.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.